Alrighty. Well, hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Monterey Bay Aquarium here live on YouTube. Hello to everyone joining us on the replay. Hello to everyone tuning in right now live. My name's Patrick. I work at the aquarium in social media, and we are live right now from the back deck of the aquarium. It's right around 5 o'clock here. You can see the evening light there starting to cool off. But look at the difference between the great tide pool that we had earlier today that was just a physical extension of the Monterey Bay with the 6.7 foot high tide that we had here during the king tides there, the highest tide of the year. And then now, 7 hours later, look at that. The ocean has retreated, has returned our tide pool to us. And look at this, we've got this amazing low tide here. That is a negative 1.6 foot low tide from the mean tide level. So if you're standing down here on the bottom of these rocks, you're looking at like 8 feet above to where the water line was earlier today. So those king tides that we have here along the coast, they mark some of the highest and some of the lowest tides of the year. Now earlier today, I mentioned the king tides happen when the moon is closest to the earth, poling on the ocean in line with the sun. I also forgot to mention that this time of year is also what's known as the perihelion, which means when we are closest to the sun. So we're closest to the sun right now, and then we had the moon also the closest to the earth, and when those two are poling in line, that's when you get those king tides there. So the difference between the sun being at its closest and furthest from earth is a matter of about 4 million miles, I believe, which sounds like a lot, but cosmically speaking, I believe it's a difference between 95 million and 91 million miles between where the earth and the sun tend to be. And we have that difference there helping to explain some of the extra tug of the sun's gravity on the oceans. But the moon being at its closest is called the perigee, and that is certainly one of the big parts driving the tides. The moon pulls on the sun about 2.2 times stronger than the sun does, just due to its proximity. So the moon and the sun earlier this morning pulling on the ocean, creating that tidal bulge. That's basically a global wave that has a big crest and a deep trough. And right now we are in the trough of that wave here with a negative 1.6 tide happening from the mean tide level, which is, again, it's about 8 feet difference from this morning, which was a 6.7 high tide, where basically this whole area here you see was completely covered by the ocean. So that tide level there changing throughout the day. And so out here exposed right now are loads of animals like anemones and urchins, sea stars, other organisms that were hidden beneath the waves a little bit earlier. Those intertidal animals are extremely sensitive, but also very hardy animals. They're able to withstand the ocean going in and out throughout the day. But if you do go and visit the tide pools, so very quickly, make sure to never turn your back on the ocean. Make sure to have a buddy there spotting you. The rocks are extremely slippery. Make sure you watch where you step because there are animals everywhere. And make sure to take only photos and memories from the tide pools and leave only footsteps. That is what y'all should do if you decide to go down and take a look at these tides. The tides will continue to be pretty large throughout here the next week. So certainly a good time to go tide pooling. Also a good time to watch the ocean from a distance with those extra high waters there. But yeah, I just want to show you the difference between the morning that we had and the evening that we're having right now with those king tides. So head over to our other live broadcast to see what it looked like this morning when the great tide pool was a swirling wash tub of ocean, to now where it's this peaceful, tranquil little jacuzzi overlooking a wild Monterey Bay that has retreated from its earlier advances. All right, well, thank you so much for following us, everyone, here at the Monterey Bay Aquarium live on YouTube. My name's Patrick, again, work at the aquarium and social media. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. Hopefully as fantastic as these young ladies here enjoying their time off the back deck. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day wherever you find yourself around the world. We hope to see you again soon at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and we'll see you next year for more king tides action. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.